Hey there, folks, it's Sue here with Get to the Farm. Homesteading is a lifestyle and philosophy deeply rooted in self-sufficiency, sustainability, and a connection to the land. Originating from the idea of the U.S. Homestead Acts of the 19th and early 20th centuries, homesteading has evolved into a modern movement characterized by individuals and families seeking a simpler, more autonomous way of life. At its core, homesteading embraces the principle of living off the land, cultivating one's own food, raising livestock, and minimizing reliance on external resources. It's about reclaiming control over one's basic needs and fostering harmonious relationship with nature. Homesteaders often prioritize practices such as organic farming, permaculture, and renewable energy to reduce their environmental footprint and promote long-term sustainability. They may also engage in traditional crafts to enhance self-reliance and preserve cultural heritage. In recent years, the homesteading movement has experienced a resurgence, driven by a desire to escape the fast-paced, consumer-driven culture of urban living. Many individuals and families are drawn to the idea of trading the hustle and bustle of city life for the tranquility and autonomy of rural homesteads. Join us today as we explore the diverse landscape of homesteading, delving into various homesteads and the unique approaches each takes towards achieving self-sufficiency and sustainable living. From off-grid cabin nestled in the wilderness to a small-scale farm teeming with life, these homesteads offer glimpses into a lifestyle that values simplicity, resilience, and a connection to the land. First, we'd like to welcome Blue Ridge Survival. From homestead builds and prepping skills, Ben's all about challenging himself with outdoor survival outings. We're really looking forward to getting to know more about you. Welcome Our Black Barn. A family of 5 homesteading in southern Indiana, Lori and Greg, raise their own produce and meat. Their aim is to share the family's journey towards self-sufficiency. We're super excited to dive deeper into your family and homestead and learn more about you. Paul, first-generation farmer, runs Bramblebee Farm along with his family. They also operate an online farm shop, delivering locally and nationwide. With a focus on zero or ultra-low residue farming practices, they aim to showcase their adventure through weekly blogs and bonus videos. We join them today as they work with the cattle, a cornerstone of their farm shop. Join Whitacres on their journey of homesteading and animal raising. Together, they aspire to create a vibrant, lively farm with a passion for reclaimed materials. Today, after a check-in on how Mumble's Eye is progressing, we fix up the place with general maintenance and construct a pallet gate. Have you ever had one of those days when the snow's frozen your gate to the ground? Wrenching it just won't work. That'll break a wooden gate and bend a metal or wire one. We may still be able to get animals their feed and water, but being unable to get your animals out of their pen in the winter is an accident waiting to happen. Cutting the fence is an option, or we might be able to melt the gate free with hot water, but it'll just freeze tight again, so what can you do? A snow gate. Check out our video linked below. We also include a side use for a snow gate for you Southerners, so make sure you check it out. City kids go country. Jen and Steve, along with their family, moved from California to north central Arkansas in 2021, transitioning to country living. At Good Times Homesteading with Jen and Steve, they share adventures in food growing, chicken raising, homeschooling, and enjoying the homestead life. Jen makes us cookies and shows us a tasty variation on kombucha. You can count on the folks at Montana Mid-Valley Farm for cooking, canning, pantry storage, gardening, and farmers markets, plus even more projects now they're moving to a new farm. They share how they found their new property and factors to consider when you're out looking for your new place. At Not For Nothing Homestead, Ginger, Joey, and Megan live on an 18-acre Georgia farm, sharing their journey of homestead living. They embrace all experiences, from successes to learning moments. Champagne jelly? Yum. 50 acres in a cabin is just that. Mike, going solo, building an off-grid cabin and developing 50-acre property near Dayton, Ohio. From restoring an old 1860s storefront to homestead living, the channel offers insights into cabins, cabin building, off-grid life, tools, and more. At Simply Home Cooking and Canning, Mary shares simple home cooking and tasty traditional canning recipes passed down through the generations. We stop in to learn why our grannies could save old mayonnaise jars and use them for canning.
Okay, folks, let me tell you something. This was a mayonnaise jar. Back in the day, my mama's day, my mama's day, mayonnaise used to come in glass jars. And folks, they were ball jars, okay?
Jill, along with her husband Nathan and their 3 daughters, Peyton, Charlie, and June, work full-time farming and vlogging their family's journey. They aim to inspire sustainable living and community building on their Whispering Willow farm in central Arkansas. We stop in for tips on medicinal herb gardening and seed starting. Michael's Adventures. Explore intriguing content on the local area, hikes, and wildlife filmed in Michael's yard. Join for peaceful drives and fun chats on his travels, day or night, encountering surprise visitors like raccoons, birds, deer, and more. Hydroponics on the homestead offers an innovative approach to gardening, allowing individuals to cultivate plants without soil. This method has gained popularity for its efficiency, versatility, and ability to maximize limited space. However, like any gardening technique, hydroponics has its own set of pros and cons. Hydroponic systems excel in water conservation compared to traditional soil-based gardening. In hydroponics, water is recirculated through the system, minimizing wastage. This efficiency is crucial, particularly in regions facing water scarcity or where water resources are limited. By using only a fraction of the water needed in soil-based gardening, hydroponics presents a sustainable solution for water-conscious homesteaders. The controlled environment of hydroponic systems allows plants to access nutrients more efficiently, leading to faster growth rates and higher yields. By delivering nutrients directly to the plant roots in dissolved form, hydroponics eliminates the need for plants to expend energy searching for those nutrients in the soil. Consequently, plants grown hydroponically often exhibit healthier root systems and faster overall growth, resulting in increased productivity for homesteaders. One of the most significant advantages of hydroponics is its versatility in terms of space utilization. Hydroponic systems can be designed to fit virtually any space, making them ideal for homesteaders with limited land or urban dwellers with restricted gardening space. Vertical hydroponic systems in particular allow growers to maximize vertical space, effectively multiplying their growing area without expanding horizontally. This adaptability makes hydroponics an attractive option for homesteaders seeking to make the most out of their available space. Hydroponic gardening isn't bound by traditional growing seasons or weather conditions. In controlled indoor environments, homesteaders can grow crops year-round, regardless of external climate factors. This capability is especially valuable in regions with harsh winters or extreme temperatures, where traditional outdoor gardening may be impractical or limited to just specific seasons. Year-round hydroponic gardening ensures a steady supply of fresh produce, enhancing food security and self-sufficiency for homesteaders. Hydroponic systems offer precise control over environmental factors, such as nutrient levels, as we mentioned, also pH, temperature, and lighting. This level of control enables homesteaders to create the optimal growing condition tailored to the specific needs of their plants. By fine-tuning these variables, growers can maximize plant health and productivity while minimizing the risk of pests, diseases, and nutrient deficiencies. The ability to control the growing environment is a significant advantage of hydroponic gardening, allowing homesteaders to achieve consistent and reliable yields. But while there are a lot of great advantages to using hydroponics, there are also several substantial disadvantages. While hydroponic systems offer numerous benefits, they typically require a higher initial investment compared to traditional gardening methods. The cost of the equipment, such as pumps, grow lights, nutrient solutions, and specialized containers, can add up, particularly for larger or more advanced setups. However, it is essential to view this investment as a long-term commitment that can yield substantial returns in terms of increased productivity and efficiency over time. It can also help to buy the items slowly, spread the cost out over time. Successful hydroponic gardening requires a certain level of technical knowledge and expertise. Homesteaders must understand the principles of hydroponic cultivation, including nutrient management, pH regulation, and environmental control. Additionally, regular monitoring and adjustment of system parameters are necessary to ensure optimal plant growth and prevent issues such as nutrient deficiencies or imbalances. While the learning curve may be steep for beginners, there are numerous resources available, including books, online guides, and community forums to help homesteaders navigate the complexities of hydroponic gardening. Many hydroponic systems rely on electricity to power the essential components such as pumps, lights, and environmental control systems. This dependency on electricity can increase operational costs, particularly in regions with high energy prices or unreliable power supply. The reliance on electricity may not be feasible for homesteaders seeking to minimize their environmental impact or to operate off-grid. However, there are strategies to mitigate energy consumption in hydroponic systems, such as using energy-efficient equipment, harnessing renewable energy sources, or incorporating passive heating and cooling techniques. Like any technology-driven system, hydroponic setups are susceptible to malfunctions. Issues such as pump failures, clogged irrigation lines, or nutrient imbalances can disrupt the growing environment and compromise plant health. Homesteaders must be proactive in monitoring their hydroponic systems and addressing any problems promptly to prevent crop loss or damage. Regular maintenance, troubleshooting, and backup systems can help minimize the risk of system failures and ensure the long-term success of hydroponic gardening ventures. While hydroponic systems can accommodate a wide range of crops, some plants may not thrive in this environment. Certain root vegetables, such as carrots or potatoes, may be challenging to grow hydroponically due to their specialized nutrient and space requirements. Similarly, large fruiting plants like tomato or squash may require additional support structures or specific growing conditions to flourish in a hydroponic setting. While the diversity of crops that can be grown hydroponically continues to expand, with advancements in technology and research, homesteaders may need to experiment with different varieties to find those best suited for their hydroponic systems. Hydroponics can offer homesteaders a sustainable and efficient means of cultivating fresh produce year-round, regardless of space or climate limitations. While there are challenges and considerations associated with hydroponic gardening, the benefits of increased water efficiency, higher yields, and controlled environments make it a compelling option for modern homesteaders seeking to enhance their self-sufficiency and food security. The integration of aquaponics, a system combining hydroponics with aquaculture, presents exciting opportunities. By incorporating aquaponics into their homestead, growers can further enhance sustainability by utilizing fish waste to fertilize the plants, creating a closed-loop ecosystem that maximizes resources and minimizes waste. With proper planning, investment, and ongoing management, hydroponic and aquaponic gardening can be rewarding and productive endeavors for homesteaders of all skill levels, offering a pathway to greater self-sufficiency and resilience in food production. From the rolling hills of Wisconsin to the charming villages of New York State, we're diving headfirst into an adventure of a lifetime. A world where the rhythm of nature guides our steps and the promise of a brighter tomorrow awaits in every seed sown. So grab your favorite mug of tea or coffee, cozy up, and let's discover the joys of self-sufficiency, the beauty of nature, and the unbeatable sense of community that defines the homesteading lifestyle. First, welcome to Grazing Green's family farm. Nestled in the picturesque landscape of Wisconsin, where every day feels like a slice of paradise, Rob and Kayla embark on their journey towards abundance and sustainability, nurturing their small family dairy farm with love and dedication. From their Gloucestershire Old Spot pigs to mini Jersey cows and a variety of other farm livestock, they believe in natural and organic growth practices. At Grazing Green's family farm, age is no barrier to chasing dreams. Welcome, Lonesome Acre Homestead. Melanie and her hubby, and little Rowan, embrace the path to self-sufficiency as a family on Lonesome Acre Homestead. With just 1 acre of land, they dive into the realms of gardening, nurturing vegetables, tending bramble fruit along the fence line, and raising chickens and livestock. We join them for late winter cleanup as they prepare for the abundant spring ahead, sharing the highs and hurdles of their journey. Here's to hoping all's well with the hubby's leg as they navigate the joys and challenges of homesteading life. Homesteading Dreams with Jen is your guide to clutter-free living and embracing simplicity. Join Jen as she embarks on a journey towards minimalism and decluttering, transforming spaces into havens of peace and tranquility. With practical tips and inspiration for a clutter-free lifestyle, she helps us discover the joy of less and unlock the serenity that awaits in clutter-free living. Of course, springtime has incubators and brooders peeping across the homestead world.
Are they here?
They're here.
Yay! Listen to them.
Back up.
The homestead journey at Black Sheep Meadow is where Brent and Amber navigate the realms of preparedness, gardening, food preservation, and off-grid living. They share their failures and successes, weaving a tapestry of experiences that shape their homesteading ethos. From raising chickens and turkeys to exploring the nuances of water storage and off-grid living, every challenge is met with resilience and determination. GWP Homestead is the heart of the Grimes family homesteading adventures. Reagan and Megan savor the joys of farm life as they strive for self-sufficiency and stewardship of their cherished plot of land. From tending to the garden and raising animals for meat and dairy, to embracing the inevitable mishaps and lessons along the way. Their journey is one of growth and discovery. With laughter echoing through the fields and their children relishing the freedom of country living, they honor their roots through the Grimes Wilderness Preserve, a testament to their past and beacon for the future. Step into the world of Fifi's urban homestead and lifestyle, where art of growing food meets the essence of self-sufficiency. Fifi shares her journey of natural food cultivation, raising chickens, fishing, and hunting to secure her family's food source. Drawn from a childhood rooted in living off the land, she aims to inspire others towards a lifestyle of resilience and preparedness.
Anybody on EBT and SNAP? Did you know that you can buy plants and vegetable seeds from like your big box stores, the blue grocery one? Now you know.
Join Gear Gridden for fun exploration videos and insightful tips on suburban homesteading. From early spring cleanup to container gardening, Gear shares his adventures and expertise in managing grocery bills and maximizing garden spaces. Happy Bird's Duck House is a sanctuary nestled in the serene north woods of Wisconsin. Sammy, Scott, and their delightful flock of ducks, chickens, and geese revel in the joys of hobby farming and sanctuary life. From seasonal escapades to offering shelter and rehabilitation to rescued poultry, every day is filled with warmth, compassion, and the simple joys of country living. At Off-Grid North Country Farm, every day is a testament to resilience and community. They navigate the challenges of off-grid living, offering encouragement and insight to fellow homesteaders, from the toils of survival to the joys of simple living. Kate's Ag, Farm to Fashion. Meet Kate, a fourth-generation farmer with a passion for connecting people to the roots of their food. Kate brings us along on her journey from farm to fashion as she shares the story of her family's century-old wheat farm in Montana. Through her farm-to-table products and farm-to-fashion line, Kate invites you to discover the beauty and significance of agriculture in a fun and engaging way. Kate's Ag, where farming meets fashion and tradition meets innovation. Let's step into the tranquil sanctuary of In the Garden with Gwen, where the joy of growing food intertwines with the beauty of nature. Join Gwen as she shares the peaceful moments and garden adventures from her historic home in quaint New York Village. Amidst blooming flowers and the soothing sounds of a koi pond, I love to embark on a journey of relaxation, friendship, and simple pleasures found in her shared garden. Aquaponics, a sustainable farming method that combines aquaculture, raising fish, with hydroponics, cultivating plants in water, offers homesteaders a holistic approach to food production. In aquaponic systems, fish waste serves as a natural fertilizer for plants, while the plants help filter and purify the water for the fish, creating a mutually beneficial ecosystem. This integrated approach to farming has gained popularity among homesteaders for its efficiency, productivity, and environmental sustainability. So let's delve into the pros and cons of aquaponics on the homestead. Aquaponic systems operate as closed-loop ecosystems, where waste from fish is converted to nutrients for plants, and the plants in turn help clean and oxygenate the water for the fish. This symbiotic relationship mimics natural ecosystems, maximizing resource utilization and minimizing waste. Similar to hydroponics, aquaponic systems are highly water efficient, using significantly less water compared to traditional soil-based gardening. The water is recirculated within the system, reducing the need for frequent watering and minimizing water loss through evaporation or runoff. Aquaponic systems often produce higher yields of both fish and plants compared to standalone aquaculture or hydroponic setups. This nutrient-rich water provides optimal conditions for plant growth, while the plants help maintain water quality for the fish, resulting in healthier, more abundant harvests. Aquaponic systems can be tailored to fit a variety of spaces, making them suitable for homesteads with limited land or for use in urban environments. Vertical aquaponic setups in particular can allow growers to maximize vertical space, effectively increasing the growing area without expanding floor space. Like hydroponics, aquaponic systems enable year-round gardening, unaffected by seasonal changes or weather conditions. This consistent production of fresh fish and vegetables provides homesteaders with a reliable food source throughout the year, enhancing food security and self-sufficiency. But of course, there are always a few disadvantages. Setting up an aquaponic system requires a significant initial investment in equipment such as tanks, pumps, filters, grow beds, and aeration systems. The cost of fish stock and plant seedlings also adds to the initial expenses. However, when considering the long-term benefits of savings on water and fertilizer, the initial investment can be justified. Aquaponic systems can be more complex to set up and maintain compared to traditional hydroponic methods. Homesteaders need to have a solid understanding of aquaculture, hydroponics, and the interaction between fish and plants to ensure the system's success. Regular monitoring of water quality parameters such as pH, ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels is even more essential than in standard hydroponics to prevent imbalances and maintain a healthy ecosystem. Similar to hydroponics, aquaponic systems rely on electricity to power pumps, aerators, and other essential components. This dependency on electricity increases operational costs, may not be sustainable in off-grid or remote locations. However, alternative energy sources such as solar or wind power or battery backup systems can help mitigate these challenges. Aquaponic systems are also vulnerable to malfunctions and failures, such as pump failure, clogged filters, or disease outbreaks amongst fish or plants. These issues can disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem and jeopardize the health of both fish and plants. Regular maintenance, monitoring, and contingency plans are necessary to minimize the risk of system failure and ensure the system's long-term viability. And of course, not all fish and plants are suitable for aquaponic systems. Certain fish species may require specific water parameters or environmental conditions to thrive, while some plants may be more adapted to hydroponic or soil-based cultivation. Homesteaders need to research and select compatible fish and plant species that can coexist harmoniously within their aquaponic setup. Aquaponics offers homesteaders a sustainable and integrated approach to food production, combining the benefits of aquaculture and hydroponics into a single system. While there are challenges and considerations associated with aquaponic gardening, the potential for the increased productivity, resource management, and self-sufficiency makes it a compelling option for modern homesteaders. With careful planning, investment, and ongoing management, aquaponic systems can provide a steady supply of fresh fish and vegetables, contributing to a more resilient and sustainable homestead ecosystem. Together, we'll explore the age-old traditions of homesteading, from raising livestock and cultivating crops to preserving the bounty of the season through time-honored techniques like canning and pickling. But our journey doesn't end there. With a spirit of innovation and dedication to sustainability, we're constantly seeking new ways to live in harmony with the natural world, embracing everything from permaculture principles to off-grid living solutions. So come with us as we trade skyscrapers for sunsets, traffic jams for tranquil mornings, and the stresses of urban life for the simple pleasures of country living. Together we'll sow the seeds of a brighter, more sustainable future, one homestead at a time. First, welcome City to Farm with Richard and Victoria. Richard and Victoria share their journey from big city living to farm life. Having left the concrete jungle, they now embrace country living, documenting their failures and successes along the way. Motivated by rising food and gas prices and environmental concerns, they aim to reconnect with nature and become more self-sufficient. I'm really enjoying finding out more about you and the story behind your homestead. Welcome, learning the Harding way. Meet the Harding family, Adrian, Scott, and their children, James and Coleman. Motivated by self-sufficiency, food insecurities, and a desire to escape the traditional rat race, they embarked on homesteading in 2020. Beginning with chickens, they expanded to include rabbits, gardening, and fruit trees on their half-acre plot. Their journey led them to find a new home where they pursue their homesteading dreams, aspiring to incorporate chicken tractors, beehives, an orchard, a dairy cow, and achieve self-sufficiency within 5 years. I'm really looking forward to getting to know more about your family and your homestead. Animals by the Acre is a small hobby farm in Iowa. They have been dedicated to raising goats for over 20 years. With a variety of breeds, including Kuni pigs, Nigerian dwarf goats, mini Nubians, Toggenburgs, and fainting goats, their farm is a vibrant hub of activity. Today they share with us kidding, care, and maintenance tips for goats. The Minnick family shares their journey as they explore life on a 5-acre farm in Ohio. From beekeeping and honey sales to DIY projects and culinary adventures, their channel offers a glimpse into the joys and challenges of rural living. With a love for sustainable practices and a knack for renovating their 1900-built home, they embrace the homesteading lifestyle with enthusiasm. Dive into the world of gardening with Patrick, a passionate gardener with over 30 years of experience. Through his videos, Patrick shares his expertise in organic gardening, composting, seed starting, fertilizing, container gardening, and pest management. Whether you're an experienced gardener or a novice, his goal is to make gardening easy and accessible for everyone, while also promoting sustainable practices and healthy living. After some seed starting and checking out his annual plant sale, Patrick tells us about using leaves in our garden. Kenny and AJ at Abundant Acres Homestead share their inspiring story of overcoming challenges and embracing homesteading. From their childhood memories of playing on the farm to their journey of self-sufficiency and resilience, they offer a glimpse into their life on the land. Through laughter, hard work, and determination, they strive to create a sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle. The hiking homesteaders, Evan and Carolyn, are an outdoor couple building their homestead in the Maine woods. After completing a through hike of the Appalachian Trail, they decided to set roots and embark on a new journey. Formerly known as Gypsy Trails, the hiking homesteaders aim to live simply and share content centered around homesteading and outdoor adventures. Through their videos, they hope to inspire others to embrace a self-sufficient lifestyle and appreciate the beauties of nature. I've really enjoyed the break from homesteading as they hike around Europe. The trails are exciting and the views breathtaking. Meet Suzanne, also known as What the farm girl, and her husband Eric, first-generation farmers on their 87-acre farm in Michigan. Suzanne, originally a city girl, took on the role of head farmer, managing the farm despite her lack of experience. From making maple syrup to caring for various animals, Suzanne showcases their adventures and challenges on their horse hay and you-cut Christmas tree farm. It's great that they're finally able to build a house on the farm. We join the homestead at Flat Rock, located on the island of Newfoundland, as they navigate the challenges of island living and strive for sustainability. Facing issues of food security and energy independence, they embarked on a journey to create a more sustainable lifestyle. With a focus on passive house design, gardening, food preservation, and renewable energy, they share their experiences and lessons learned, offering inspiration for others seeking to live more sustainably. Today we stop in for composting and tips on making fish fertilizer. Junid Acres is an unconventional homestead in Oklahoma run by the Junid family. With a bustling array of animals, including donkeys, horses, llamas, kuni pigs, sheep, chicken, bees, and even camels, their homestead resembles a lively zoo. Despite the diverse menagerie, the Junid family embraces the joys and challenges of homesteading with enthusiasm. Dive into the Alaskan wilderness at the Homestead, a channel dedicated to off-grid living in Alaska. Through his videos, Nomi shares his experiences of living, learning, and loving life off-grid in the last frontier. From canning and preserving food to navigating the challenges of remote living, Nomi offers insights into their Alaskan lifestyle, providing us with a glimpse into the beauty and resilience of living in the wilderness. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of homesteading and gardening. We hope you've been inspired by the stories, tips, and insights shared today, and that you'll continue to explore the rich world of self-sufficiency in your own way. Until we meet again, remember, the path to self-sufficiency is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. So, keep sowing, keep growing, and above all, keep dreaming.
And I feel like New York City. Get me to the farm.